Hey, Scott. They sure did. Unity actually, I was gonna say walked back their changes. I don't think that's quite accurate. They sort of walked back some of it, but there's still some concept of dev-reported installs as an option. I'm still a little fuzzy on all the details. Doesn't take away from how Unity broke everyone's trust. And I hope that devs who are in a position to swap will strongly consider it. Because they will pull something like that again. The TLDR is that where Unreal takes 5% of revenue after $1 million. I think it's specifically $1 million over 12 months. Hey, Pixel. Unreal, I think it's $1 million as well, and 12 months, and they take 2.5%. I think. But you also have to pay a license cost for Unity, where you don't have to do that for Unreal. I only fought this guy once yesterday. Let's see how well I remember him today. Okay, I remember the 1, 2, 3. Kick. Wait, another. Yep. So that's a 5-piece combo meal. There's the 3-piece again. That's a kick. Well, kind of a knee. Eat this. Oh, God. 1. Okay, that's just 1. 1. Me saying this stuff out loud, I feel, tends to help me remember it. I think that's a grab. That certainly looked grab-ish. Let's just top off. 1. That's one that I should probably learn to dodge. Wait, triple, yep. So the triple hits... And that's 3, 4. That's a 5 hit. That's a 5 hit. Wait, 3, yep. Alright, it's coming together. That's just a 1, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That starts from his left. Wait. 1. Oh.
You're so weak! Son of God! I dedicate this victory to you! To the followers of the truth!
1. Okay, that's just a big 1 hit. 1. Huh, that was a new combo. Okay, so that's more delayed than I think, and he follows it up with a big punch, so I really want to dodge the first one. Okay, just... I don't really have a clear... Okay, a lot of these are just 1 hits. 2. That's the slow follow-up. That's the same attack again. Wait. Oh god. Wait. Yep. So that's a delayed dodge. 2, 3. Okay, that's pretty easy to dodge, actually. Kick. That's a grab. Big charge, waits. Yep, delayed hit, or delayed dodge. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Wait. So that was like a different charge. Kick. Okay. Well, I remembered it was a kick. That's something. Yeah, he really likes that 1, 2, 3 combo. 1, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Okay, and it looks like if I dodge, he does not follow it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit combo. Grab.
Humanity must be born again. It's their duty and their fate.
At least this guy isn't just saying some nonsense like, me big, me smash. Like, he's kind of got that voice quality, but the actual words coming out of his mouth are a little more substantive than that. I think the big strongman stereotype is a little played out IMO. So I'm glad this character does not seem to totally fall into that. Although he is a very big and very strong creature. I don't know what the Arm of God is that has been mentioned. Something from the Alchemists, presumably?
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Good start. Big charge with your right hook. Yep. That's a very slow hit. Okay, good to know. Ah, I thought I could break him out of it. What is this? Oh god. Okay, and he does not follow it up if you, Oh god! How did that not hit me? I'm getting better, getting better. Not when he steps on me. Not getting better at that. Good.
You're so weak. So unfit.
Wait. Another one? Yep. And then the 5th hit after it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, just 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's mad. Oh, he runs at you to set that up. One, 2, 3. That's pretty easy to dodge. What's this? What's that? Oh, that's the grab. Okay. Put me down. Two, 3. Now this guy's gonna phase transition at half, and I got there on my very first attempt, actually. 1. 1, 2, 3. I hope me saying this stuff out loud isn't annoying. It really does help me, at least until I... You know, after enough attempts, I'll just kind of memorize it, but I'm not there yet. One. Nope, okay, just one. What you got for me, Victor? You're pretty close to half. Kick. Followed by a quick stomp. One. Stagger? No. And I am getting greedy. Yeah, that's the big delayed one. Phase? No? Phase? 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 Okay, that's more delayed than that. Phase. Phase. Apparently I'm not good at judging where the halfway mark is. I'll watch this cutscene just once today and then I'll skip it on future attempts. I did see it yesterday, but I'll watch it again. This is where he chugs his Gatorade. Becomes very, very strong. Even stronger than before.
The new world belongs to us.
These attacks I really don't know, so we'll see what happens. One. Maybe some of them are the same. Health. That's a grab. It's not. It's something else. Oh, he's still following it. Okay, that's a new follow-up in phase 2, I think. One. Nope, just one. Come on, stagger. Okay. That was a very strange tell. Come here, you fool. New follow-up? No new follow-up. How many? How many you got? Let's go. That's 3 perfect parries. Wait. Yep, follow up. Big hit, no! Big hit, come on, come on, come on! No! Okay, so in phase 1, that's a 5-hit combo. In phase 2, that's a 100,000 hit combo. And he had the big white rectangle, so I thought if I smacked him real good that I would get a stagger. But you see, my mistake was not knowing that he multiplied his combo by 100 billion. So now I know. Last night I said that I expected to like this boss, and I do. I like this boss because it is, in my opinion, very well telegraphed so far. Like, there's a few of these, you know, it pretty much stops completely and then continues on, but mostly it's pretty well telegraphed. I've been able to, like, dodge and block some of these by sight reading them, which has not been the case on a number of other bosses. Wait. Follow up, yep. See, that's the 5-hit combo. That's the kick. That's big punch. I think I'm not making fantastic use of my Fable right now either. Like, I can probably... Yeah, see, that was a total waste. He has a big kick, I need to remember that. And I can dodge those with some more practice. And he staggers backwards, so I have to walk forward to get another hit. It's a nice nuance in this, and in the Souls games do this as well. Bye, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Oh, that's a grab, I think. What I was saying, it's a nice nuance where even when you put these enemies into a ripostable state, you can frequently get in some additional hits. Prior to actually executing the riposte. Stagger? Still no stagger. Wow. Okay, well now he's prepped for a stagger. If I can actually execute on it. Got it. So now we move forward before getting another hit, and then execute. This should phase him. Oh, okay, yeah. Phased him immediately.
The new world belongs to us.
Just gotta get him one hit at a time. Grab. More follow-up. Yep. That's the combo that has more hits in phase 2. Thought that would interrupt him. It did not. So after that stagger, he does a grab. This might kill me. No, I'm alive. Okay. Whoa, that's a new attack. Kick. A little late. Or a little early, I think. And he follows that if you're close. That seems to be a pretty free set of hits, though. Oh god, he broke out of it. Okay, that was luck that I avoided that. That was not planned. Okay, this guy's doable. That's the grab when he kind of puffs his chest a little. One. Okay, just one. One. That was quite the tracking. Last heal. What you got for me, Victor? 1, 2, 5. That's a different 5-hit combo. Good to know. Yep, and then he follows it up. That's very delayed. That's the same as phase 1. Same as phase 1. Very, very delayed uppercut. Just holds that fist back, charging up power. I don't know much about boxing. This character was a boxer who apparently died, or I'm not sure if they actually died or were like so close to death that, because the item described him as coming back from the dead. So that might mean, you know, literal death or coming back from the brink of death. I bet some mines could actually do well on this. Maybe next time I'll swap out my Legion arm to the mines. Because I have plenty of space in this arena. For the most part, anyway.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Yeah, see how delayed that is?
You're so weak. Nowhere.
Oh! Okay, that was not my fault. That was a lag spike. That's a grab. It's not. It's something else. That's a grab. Got it. This boss is really fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun here. It's not been the case for every boss. It's been the case for most of the bosses, though.
You're so weak. Nowhere. This.
Little early. This is going very well, though. Grab. Yep. My stagger window. No! Oh my god. My stagger window. I cannot believe it still gave that to me. This will probably phase in. Yep. Here we go, phase 2.
The new world belongs to us.
Well, good start, good start. Okay, so that has a follow-up in phase 2. At least I'm hitting this guy consistently. Oh, that was a grab. That was luck. I mean, I did recognize it, but I don't feel like I dodged it very well. Follow up. Yep. Big hits here, though. Yeah, that's enough for 2 staggers. Wait. Follow up. Wait. Big hit. Yep. See? It's all coming together. You just gotta come in with a fresh attitude. And also, facing the boss more than once helps. I thought that had more combos, but it did not. So there's my brilliant train of thought. Good. 2 power attacks here. Kick. Wow, that was a new attack. Brand new attack. Fresh and very new. Kick. No kick follow-up. Run. Grab. Wait. Wait. Okay, I didn't realize he sprinted at you that much. The greed. This should stagger. Hits, move. This might be death. Almost. Should get him when he gets up. Big power attack. So did I beat him? I got an achievement for it. So I assume that's the fight, but it might be faking me out.
Why be humble? I am evolved.
That boss was awesome.
A better man.
Well, not anymore. Do I finally get to meet the evil man? That's probably the evil man.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists. I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here? I have to admit some surprise.
My cure created hope of a cure?
As rational as we are. I'm impressed, even if it's a lie. I'm sorry I underestimated you for being a puppet. You're open-minded enough to hear the truth about the petrification disease. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting, not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
Thought he was gonna waltz off after that big speech. Guess not. Okay, well, back to home base. See what anyone has to say about all of these brand new exciting events. Maybe Geppetto will have something to say. Now that I know all about the petrification disease. Oh, you're here. Belle. From last night, the character I know nothing about. You have anything to say, Antonia? Are you still alive?
People have no thanks for
Okay, well, congrats on still being alive. What do I get for my boss soul? Well, the hound is gone. That's interesting.
So you met Simon. I've been dreading this conversation. I should have told you about Simon earlier. but it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future, even worse than the carcass monsters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there.
I mean, Simon probably knows, right?
As much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat.
He even invited me to the island.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm a listener. To bear witness. I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me, in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears.
So is being a listener genetic? Because if Ergo is humans and they found it in a mine, that means that, what, the humans, like, petrified and turned into minerals? But then what are the carcasses? Because I thought those were petrification people. And I thought she was going to say, like, I was once an alchemist and I took these experiments, you know, and just how, like, how Victor was transformed into a super strong man, she was transformed into being able to, like, listen to Ergo. But apparently she was just born this way, and if this has been going on for this long, that's another question I have about this game's story, is how long has all this been going on? Because my understanding of the puppet frenzy initially was, like, that it had happened relatively recently, maybe within the past few years, but now it's sounding more like it's like a generational thing.
Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to Ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
Not to be too negative, but I'm still just very confused about this story, because for most of, like, the first half of the game, or maybe even the first, 75% of what I've done so far, there was this major elephant in the room question of what caused the puppet frenzy. And neither Geppetto knew, nor Vanini. They speculated that it might have been the King of Puppets, but now I'm hearing that Simon wanted to spread the petrification disease in order to create these humans, and that's why it made all these monsters, and Sophia knows this, but I don't know if Geppetto and Vanini know it, and that also doesn't relate to the puppet frenzy. Because puppets have ergo running through their veins, and so the puppet frenzy is going to be something else compared to the petrification disease and these carcass monsters, which seemingly are just their own class of monster. It seems like they talk about it separately from the petrification disease, so I don't know where the carcass monsters come from.
Whatever choice you...
It just kind of seems like information is being revealed to me slowly as a player, which makes sense. But it's odd that seemingly all these characters know these things and are just not telling me, but also seemingly some of the more important characters like Geppetto and Vanini also don't know. It's a little odd.
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krat. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
I didn't get to answer. Also, maybe change your shirt and take a shower.
I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krat?
Well, I know that now, right? Because Simon spread the petrification disease intentionally to try to get more ergo, because petrification disease turns people into ergo, I guess? Or maybe humans always turn into ergo, and petrification disease is some refining of ergo?
Get the puppet. What is happening?
And I don't really know how the carcass monsters play in either. I mean, credit where credit's due. At least this game is trying to explain all of this, whereas Dark Souls, I wouldn't strictly call it a flaw, just a choice. They kind of explain almost nothing beyond there is a cycle of fire and there is an undead curse.
At the House of Vanini.
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city. The Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand ergo, at least that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices. I always will.
Can I upgrade my arm yet? I can make some arms, but why would I want to do that? It's locked? Why is it locked? Modify Legion arm. Here we go. Now I can do this. Do you have anything new to say?
Will you do, me a favor? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the Barren Swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Four-fingered glove, huh? Also, I need to... I know that I found one other Trinity Key place, and I don't know if I remember where it is. A gift of gloves made by Eugenie for Alidoro. Uniquely, it only has 4 fingers. Actually, it has 3 fingers and a thumb. Eugenie vividly remembered the stalker who saved her from the workshop tower right before she starved to death. She prepared a thoughtful gift to thank him for his heartbreaking sacrifice. So what else? What Sophia said made it sound like gold coin fruit can be offered at that Saintess statue, which is where I'm going to go to... I can't... I went the wrong way again. Which is where I'm going to go to very shortly. So maybe I pick these gold coin fruit and then I piece. Don't think I have any more quartz.
You don't remember much. Ask me about it.
Don't know where the hound went. I did get another boss soul. So I was going to say, for these gold coin fruit being so powerful, so far they've just been used to get some mediocre collectibles.
Stalker, please.
Okay, nothing. Well, I'm keeping them. I don't think the hound would have come out here, but let's try it. Or maybe at the back courtyard. It's fine. Maybe I'll see him on the path ahead somewhere. Also, I still got that Ergo Whisper thing that Vanini gave me. That so far, I don't think anything's happened with yet at all. So let's go here. And I want to go find that Saintess statue. And then I really want to find that Trinity Key location as well. I'm guessing I'll get to meet the Riddler King at some point. As for precisely where that key is, I don't... Or where that key is used, it's somewhere in here, but I don't remember exactly where. So I'll just assume that it's somewhere I can get to from the backside of this shortcut. Is this person still here? No. I killed the small strong man and then went on to kill the big strong man. Oh, it's here. What is through here now? Wow. Sophia, how'd you get here? Well, this seems vaguely important. Show respect to the beauty of the heavens the moment you do, its brilliance will behold. Neato. What's up?
Whatever choice you make.
Oh. It's holding its P organ. Offer up gold coin fruit.
This device must be powered by gold coin fruit. A new life for an old puppet.
Gemini, what is your point to even being here? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is where you can respec. Reset level, reset P organs, and reset Legion arm. I don't really want to do any of that. Maybe I could take like 1 or 2 points off capacity, but I'm actually doing fine. That is, they put this really, well, I was about to say they put it really late in the game. I guess I don't actually know whether that's true. Maybe I'm like a quarter of the way through. There's a lot of room for new chapters up here after all. So let me go here just to verify that the path forward is from here. I assume it is, but let me just verify that. I really want to find that Trinity room. I really should have remembered where it was. Yeah, okay. So that's the way forward. On my to-do list is... I still don't know what this is about at all. I have that whistle. Let me take one more pass through this area. I'd already made a pass through here earlier in the playthrough, like several streams ago at this point. The whistle is like a key item, but I can activate it and actually blow the whistle. So the question is, where do I blow the whistle? Because even when I got it, I was not aware, and I continue to not be aware now of anything that would want me to blow the whistle. Also, unrelatedly, I saw a little Twitter post today that that apparently there's an update to this game that made it a lot easier. And I don't know whether that, like... I did not read the details because I didn't want to be spoiled, but well, I don't really know what made it easier, if anything. I don't want any of that. So since it pointed me to this, let's begin by going up the elevator, see if there's something at the top of the elevator that'll want to be whistled at. Well, bottom of the elevator. The world's shortest elevator ride. Do I need a whistle at the grandfather clock? Or at this nice stack of boxes? Alright, I tried to do my my fancy move. That's right. My baton beats your filthy greatsword. What were you thinking? Do I need to whistle it at this car? I mean, I'm just doing things at random, but I'm not sure what else to do. There's some other things too, like I have a bright red apple. I think I could buy another one. This thing I already got appraised. And I don't recall what I was supposed to do with it. I think I got some money for it. This I'll give to someone. This I got from Romeo, and C I think refers to myself because there was that weird cutscene where I evolved or something. This I haven't done anything with. White Lady's Locket. Wedding ring I've used, so... I mean, given that indicator on the fast travel screen, clearly there's something I can use this for. I don't see anything. I mean, it's a police whistle. That's all I know. It's a police whistle. Do I need to, like... I don't even remember where the police arena was. Do I need to go back to the police arena and use it there? I genuinely don't even remember where that is. That was an eternity ago. I already blew it at that whistle last time. I blew it at that location last time. It's the same considerations as the last time I made a loop to try to find where to blow this whistle. It's like, I hope it isn't just, there's no indication and you just have to, like, blow the whistle at effectively a random location. And it will just do something. I hope it's not that. Because that would be super lame. I could always just like look for a hint, you know, go to my good friend Google.com and see what's up. But I don't want to do that because even though I'm not really puzzle solving, I would still kind of like to figure this out, or at least just randomly get it. And on top of that, I'm worried that if I Google for a hint for the whistle, then I'll inadvertently get exposed to other information too. Oh, you wanted to know where to blow the whistle? Well, here's what the final boss is, and here's how to access the super secret boss that makes all the other bosses look like big chumps. Part of the problem is that I don't know if any of this directly leads to the police arena. And again, not to be a broken record here, but it's like that fast travel location pointed me to that catalyst, not any other. Which means that I must be able to do something with it. It's also possible, I'm not saying that this is the case, but it is possible that something is just bugged. This game has at least one bug that I'm aware of, which is on the inventory screen. So maybe some NPC didn't spawn when they were supposed to, or something like that. None of these lit windows, like in Bloodborne, the windows with red lanterns, you can talk to them. In this game, it seems like the window has to be open a little bit to talk to them, which has been true like twice. I guess let's go down to the street one more time. Again, I did all of this before as well. What's that sound? Yeah, nothing's jumping out to me as blow your whistle here. I don't even know the nature of what I might be looking for. There was that other pathway I'll come back to in a moment. Nothing here. Nothing anywhere. And that leads up to where? If I'm going to be thorough, I might as well be thorough. So here's that. I think that's just the backside of the same area. No, I've already gone up there. That brings me up to the roof. And by already done that, I mean I've already done that at least 3 times now. What's on this roof? Nothing. Unless I just missed it. Yeah, this is back at the start of the area now. So it seems very unlikely to be here because if the whistle were to be used here, it would point me towards that stargazer over there. Okay, I guess it'll just be a mystery forever. The other question is where the old Trinity door was that I found. And I know I did find one. The first Trinity door was... I don't remember exactly, but I think I just kind of found it and I happened to already have a key. The second Trinity door I found was at the Indiana Jones section in the factory. And I had to come back to it. So I know that I found a third Trinity door and it was somewhere else. But I don't remember where, and I don't know that I want to run through everywhere again and just hope that I stumble up. I think it was in this area, actually. Okay, I'm not going to go through every area. Let me go through the Malum district. Especially because I'm powerful enough now that I should be able to do this without too much trouble. See if I can't find that door. See if my memory is reliable at all. And then if I can't find it, then I'll just kind of remember that there was another one and I will move on. So that Red Lobster Inn is what I opened as a shortcut. So let's go do some exploring. This came from the really horrible dead town. Yeah, I dropped down into here, so certainly not in this direction. I don't have super puppet jump unlocked. What's up here? I seem to recall the door being like in this style. Definitely out on the street as well. And that's just the power of a +8 weapon. If I was a Trinity door, where would I be? At least I'm getting some farming while I'm doing this. Like, not a huge amount of souls, but it's something. Am I going backwards? No. Oh, right. This is the area with the guy who destroyed me. Is he still here? No. Maybe we... Oh, it might have been in this area. I say that as if it could have been in any area. Was this a shortcut back that I took? I guess clear out the enemies. Usual order of events. Number 1, clear out the enemies. Number 2, figure out where the heck the Trinity door is. You know, it would make sense actually, because here's the receiver. Before I go down into there, let's go over here. Ow. That's what I get for not paying attention for bear traps. Oh, right, the butterfly I didn't get. Forgot all about that butterfly I didn't get. It's going to be over there, and then I'm going to fall off. So I would like to kill these things with throwables from a nice, safe distance. Oh my god, it's not dead. He heals up like quite a bit too. Sharp pipe. Might as well use everything. Hey, look how much it's healing, damn. Okay, well, die. Oh my god, video game. I don't think I would mind if it just made me fall down. It's the fact that I got stuck like as if I could salvage it, and then I know that I can't. Oh, I can salvage it. That didn't hit. That was a robbery. An absolute robbery. If I was a Trinity door, where would I be? My memory might just be playing tricks on me. I really don't know. Yeah, because that's like up a path forward. Back over here, I believe, is what eventually led me to the... Yeah, so I think up there is where the phone is. So maybe it's over here. Nope, it wasn't here. I was wrong. So then where was the forward path from here? I'm pretty sure I did find another one. Like, I don't think my memory is playing tricks on me in that regard. Memory is, after all, famously unreliable, but I don't think it's that unreliable. At least not in this instance. Where the heck was the path forward, like, if I was doing this for the first time? Nice decor, as always. I also like to decorate my house with dead puppets. Because this is just a nothing room, right? Or I came in here to get some item, I assume. Is it this way? No, this is what brought me to the key. Mm-hmm. Is it this way? Is this the path forward? I wonder when they're going to patch the not being able to remove items bug. Not all that much left of this area, I don't think. So if there's going to be a Trinity door here, if this is where it was... Wow, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, because here's the inn. So apparently my memory was mistaken. At least, I think it was. Come here, come get me. What the... Get out of my inn. This is a family-friendly establishment. You get out. Play piano. Is the Trinity room in here? And then this brings me to the boss, if I were continuing on to the boss. Was it like in the frickin' boss arena? Was it along the path to the boss? Yeah, here's the boss arena. Is it in the boss arena? Would they be so bold as to put a Trinity room in the boss arena? Is it in here? Did I ever come through here? Yeah, oh yeah, that's what brought me to the Gold Tree area. What a silly question. Did I ever come through here? Of course I did. The area directly after the boss room. And that's where I got the portrait. And there's probably some item up here. Okay, so it is not in the Malum district. Good to know. As promised, I will move on. But that really didn't take that long. I mean, obviously by this point in the game, I'm significantly overpowered compared to these enemies. Which means that if I wanted to make full sweeps of the other areas, it wouldn't take all that long. And I'm pretty damn confident that it's after the factory. But I'll save that for... well, not quite yet. Oh. Everyone's dead. The horror.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something.
What
I
guide?
guess.
No one has talked about Gemini, by the way. Like, Sophia has mentioned Gemini, like, once. How did you get here? Can I kill you yet?
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
I really want to kill him if the game's
You've got
gonna let
that right,
me.
sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's set to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the
I really
only
want to
thing
kill
that
him.
helps.
I really want to kill
Are
him.
you there? Can you hear
They
me?
betrayed me last time.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor?
Okay, here's the thing. If I knew that I could kill them for sure, I would say no and then kill them. Since I don't know, I'm gonna say yes and then try to kill them.
We knew you were a true friend, and generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know. Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemists to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
So that's good. Quixotic, if you stop dreaming, your heart will stop too, so I will confront it. The story of the night, desperately seeking the truth, even in the illusions created by the devil. Is that Quixote? Is that how you say that? And then they gave me, what else? Beg. Perform the beg gesture. The sweepers from the alleyways have their own strategies. Arrogant bastards are especially fallible to their tricks. I don't know if the game's gonna let me kill them. Like, they deserve it for leaving me out to dry last time. And they never apologized.
I never forget a friendly face. Now go.
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But, given time, I think we could
You're gonna
become
talk about
actual
trust?
friends.
Oh, I really want to do it. I really want to kill him. I really want to kill him. He betrayed me, and now he's talking about not trusting me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. If I see them again, if they... Oh, I really want to kill him. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there?
Simon invited me. Can't I just ask him?
What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Purcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you.
But none of these are
It's up to
decisions.
you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
They keep saying it's my decision, but it's a linear game. I don't have any choice but to continue. Still don't know why the game tells me the weather. So far, to my knowledge, the weather has not had any actual gameplay effect yet. Nor do I, to my knowledge, have any way to control the weather. Venini's Krot Landmark Guide 4, this month's attraction, Barren Swamp. In this issue of Venini's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions, and we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krot, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Krot's shadows well. The Barren Swamp is where scrapped puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it isn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrapped puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now, a swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krot's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park, with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating 2.5 out of 5, an attraction for those who want to see cross-shadow. Long boots are a must. Reporter Maduro. This guide was made with the support from Vanini Company, friend of the city. So now I have 4 of those. I don't know what they're worth, but I've got them. I was kind of hoping Vanini might react to them at some point, but no such luck so far. I could go back and level up, but I'm not going to. I don't quite have enough yet.
Okay, there's no easy way to say this. It's a puppet graveyard.
That's a pretty easy way to say it.
Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Because we're here. I've fought you before. I know how to fight you. Shockingly, enemies like that become a lot more enjoyable when you face them enough to understand at least some of their moveset. Oh, you're like a molten dog. You've got canisters for a face. Oh, hello. Yeah, this place so far has a very strong fire theme. I'm gonna go ahead and not drop down there. That seems like death. If ever there was a kill plane, seems like that's a prime spot for one. Come here, canister face. I know just what to do. Got him. How long is it going to burn? Oh, that long. Superior insulation converter. Slightly worse acid and fire. I kind of want the fire resistance in this area though. Fire damage reduction rate? What's the difference between fire resistance and fire damage reduction rate? Maybe that has to do with like the length of the bar versus the damage once the bar's filled. What's its weight? Its weight is the same. I mean, I'll put it on it. It's something that the Souls games do. I don't know this game well enough yet to know whether this game does it, but the Souls games will frequently give you kind of useful items for a zone. Not even frequently, but sometimes. They will give you useful items for a zone somewhere in the vicinity of that zone. For example, you can get poison or maybe toxic resistance gear in Blighttown. Whoa! You shooting? It's God Ray. Oh, look at the God Rays. Crepuscular Rays. Very pretty. Oh, you're up there, huh? Joke's on you. I probably have at least one throwable. Maybe you don't. Nope, I have literally no throwables. Okay. Never mind. Joke's on me. Whoa! Who put down all these bear traps? There are no bears in Krat. Actually, that's not true. There was one bear. Yes. We got poison and break. We got country and western. We got both kinds. Ooh, I want that. It's probably garbage, but I mean, it's shiny garbage. Let's go. I don't even care about getting poisoned. Let's go. I left my rusted iron ring back in the asylum. No, I'm poisoned. If only I had a cleansing module. I don't even know what it is. Here we go. Are there multiple balls or just the one? Oh, yes, I got to fight. Oh, I love this enemy. This enemy is the bee's knees, but if you're scared of clowns, then look away. I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. I actually didn't misread that. I saw that he was gonna do the belly charge, but he was doing it into the wall, and it like slid. It like physicsed itself along the wall and slid and hit me anyway. That didn't feel quite right. The other reason I was salty is that this guy has 2 different wind-ups from, like that. And one of them leads to a big long punch, and the other one, leads to a chain of punches. See that? And it might just be a distance thing. So it must just be a distance thing. Oops. Oh my god, the dodges. There we go. Okay, sorry for the momentary salt. I didn't realize that the attack changed when you get close. Let the salt wash over me. Or I guess the opposite of that. Oh my god. Put a hole in that bridge. That can't be OSHA approved. My question is, would he have just walked into the hole? Is that puppet smart enough to have hole avoidance technology? You know what I just kind of appreciated right now is that so far this game has not suffered from the buffered input problems that literally every single Dark Souls game, including Elden Ring, has. And it's so bizarre because the solution to the buffered input problem is really trivial. Just clear the input queue when the player is interrupted. That's the answer, straight up. And I don't know whether this game does that, but I so far haven't experienced the input buffering problems that I have in Souls games. Okay. I have a feeling fire might not be too effective against this guy, but I also don't have another choice. Also, this game's fall damage is pretty aggressive, so I'll take the latter. I'll take the lot. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Okay. Medium value detour. Certainly not high value. I'll probably end up selling all my star fruit, whatever they're called, star fragments. There's a lot of stuff, like even these, you know, protections, I'm probably never ever going to use them. And it's not like I get much money, but even a small amount of money is better than no money and no utility. Not even close. That's what I get for not looking up. I read something once, probably on Reddit, or someone just told me, that from a design perspective, it can be really hard to get players to look up. I have no idea whether that is actually true. Put down your weapon. Face me head on. Methinks I found a shortcut. Good thing someone left explosives in their minecart. Cool. Okay, so far another linear path. There's that. I didn't come down on that, did I? No. So beyond the explodey path, we've got the uppy path. What's in the uppy path? You look scary. Do I have any abrasives? Let's use an electric abrasive. Okay, he has follow-ups. He doesn't even care a little. There we go. So that guy was very similar to the other sword bots, but not identical. Different enough to get whacked. What is a recharge amulet? Recharge amulet. Restore HP continuously. So this is like the Tiny Beings ring. This amulet was able to repurify pulse cells and increase recovery, and was considered an innovation even in the workshop. There were soon many derivatives of this amulet. I don't think I want to use that. Let me put it on just for a moment, just to see what the recovery is like. Yeah, see, it's extremely slow. So I totally understand why, like, an amulet like that is included, especially if you're just going to be exploring around. Like, you might as well get that regen. But it's so slow that I don't think I want to use it. And I also don't want to micromanage, like, put it on for a while and then remember to swap off before a boss fight. I don't really want... Nothing against that kind of min-maxing, but I just prefer to, you know, equip whatever and just go. And if I'm... have a slightly suboptimal build, then that's fine.
Those damn alchemists.
Oh, there you are.
Almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits. How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter, and it...
What you got? Increases attack speed temporarily. Instantly release your weapon. An ergo crystal blade made by an alchemist. The untreated blade chips away with each impact, but when it stabilizes, it restores itself as if it can turn back time. The crystal that kept falling off the sword, for some reason this sentence is hard for me to read. The crystal that kept falling off the sword, no matter how much the alchemist worked at it, was miraculously restored. It was as if it had been biding its time. The reason that sentence was hard for me to read is that it's missing commas. It should say, the crystal that kept falling off the sword, comma, no matter how much the alchemist worked at it. I guess it doesn't need a comma, but... The crystal that kept falling off the sword, no matter how much the alchemist worked at it, was miraculously restored. It's a bit of a run-on sentence. What about this one? Temporarily increases physical damage upon a successful attack? That's incredible. So multiple attacks just do more and more and more. Well, I'm definitely getting that. That's super good. I want another amulet slot. Like, I have a lot of good amulets now. This one's super good. Motivity +4, excellent. Max HP. I think I'll keep max HP over this, especially because this is a touch heavier, although I do have capacity to spare. These are both really, really good, so I really want another amulet slot.
You're a worthy hunter. What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
This is the most... That was maybe the most interesting bit of dialogue in the game so far. Like, clearly this person actually knows Eugenie well. And the fact that they don't fit must be intentional somehow.
You're a worthy hunter.
How interesting. Well, I'll bring those back to Eugenie at some point here. Do I have a cube? No. So obviously there's that thing that I broke down to get through. I really want to find a shortcut back. But this feels like forward progress. Let's go back. I don't love going through this with... I have 20,000 ergo. But I also have those protections in place. Temporarily protects death ergo when hit. It reduces, it doesn't prevent. This says temporarily protects death ergo when hit, but this says it reduces the ergo lost from hit. If it only reduces it, then I don't care. See, this one says will temporarily be maintained in case of death. I assume that this is just equivalent to a, like a ring of sacrifice. Oh, well. Oh, okay, well, I found my shortcut.
Whatever choice you make.
Hey, about my request last time. Did you give Alidoro the gloves?
Sure did.
Phew. Even the Union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. All right, I'm ready. Tell me the truth.
So now I'm gonna lie, right?
Did the gloves make Alidoro happy?
Now I'm gonna lie. He was happy.
Really? What a relief.
This is a lie playthrough.
Confident in my weapons, but it was my first time making gloves, so I was a little nervous. Okay, more than a little. Gloves seemed a logical gift because I know he lost a finger. I was there, after all. When the workshop tower collapsed, the Hound lost a finger saving me. We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble if it wasn't for the Hound's sacrifice back then. I don't want to think about it, and yet I can't forget it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying, but I'm gonna start now. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you. Take it with my thanks.
You feel warmth. That's the first time I've seen that message.
I know my way around.
Yeah, I've got all these motivity cranks and nothing to do with them. Okay, well. Back at it. Well, I was right about this being the way forward. Do you have anything new to say?
You're a worthy hunter.
Nope, I can't tell you that I lied. So the messages make them sound good. Like, feeling warmth, that sounds like it has a positive connotation to me. I see you up there, you dog. Hop down, doggo. Nah, these chargers, they suck. Definitely worthy of the puppet string. More bear traps, excellent. That's what I was hoping for. Love me a good bear trap. Come here, come here. One thing that you can do in Bloodborne that you can't do in this game is overkill enemies for extra rally healing. In this game, when an enemy dies, that's it as far as your recovery is concerned. Good texture work on these rocks. They look really good. At least to my untrained amateur eye. I've never really been one to care about ultra high textures or anything, so like, I'm sure that there would be people who look at this and say, oh my god, when I zoom the camera in this close, I can see some of the seams. Whereas I'm thinking, wow, that's a really fucking good looking rock. Whoa! They've got a cannon. Or a harpoon. What even is that? Let's go over here. God, this thing's strong. So now I just need to keep moving, and they will not be smart enough to get me. Oh god. I was hoping I could get him killed like that. Maybe I can. I kind of want to take out all these boxes. I doubt it'll matter, but... I don't know how much damage those do. I'm guessing a lot. I would rather not find out how much damage they do. Didn't know if that thing could hit me, that's why I backed away. Okay, so there's a path through that direction. Let's just go over there now. Oh, you're big. Oh, yeah, okay. I fought this enemy before and I really don't care for him. He's another one of these enemies that kind of just stops in the middle of its animations in a way that doesn't really make much sense to me. And I'll freely admit, it's just, you know, me kind of being bad, but also... yeah, it just kind of bothers me. Okay, thankfully not too strong. Or maybe I'm just overpowered. Or at least, if not overpowered, at least powerful. I'm taking a little bit of tech damage, let that run all the way out. And then heal. Hello. Save point. So I want to... What is that? I don't want to actually rest at this yet. And hopefully that doesn't count as resting. What is this?
Wow. So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets, they all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel.
Sure.
Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me? I see now.
Oh, it's the emotes.
Losing someone can be.
That's clever.
I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you.
Let's teach you about clapping.
Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks. Hello, my only friend.
Best character. Is this... Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Before I go and take on 100... Ow. 100 of those huge guys, let me go back out the other way. And also, since this area is full of corruption, let me preemptively put on the purification module. Don't think I have a cube. Nope. I may not be able to get through this without getting poisoned. Oh, yeah, I can. That's actually really easy. Whoops, that's a miss. These things tend to not really be staggered very much, so I want to be smart about it. And not be not smart about it. Make sure I take them all out so that nobody gets on my tail. Wait for the shot. At least those things aren't like exploding into a million like really dangerous wow, that was a really broken sentence I just said. Oh, they can get hits. Okay. Good. Boy, imagine if I had my slow healing ring on. I would actually... Maybe I should put that on. Probably better than increase max HP. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that. I mean, it's not much, but you know, if I'm going to be exploring anyway. Another one of these guys. Although maybe I can get him to be hit by it. Come here. Haha. Oh, this is great. Turns out, the gigantic gun is actually a friend. I'd prefer to take this out before going into the next area, and I'm also hoping that taking it out is a, well, shit. Oh, good lord. So that's what those do. I'm also hoping that taking it out is permanent, so that I can fight the big mechs in the next area without getting pummeled too hard. Alright, who's gonna throw something down at me and blow all these up? But now who are they shooting at? Surely not me. Oh, it's just right there. The green monster is cleverer than you think. It likes to collect puppet bodies, but what for? Now the question is, can I use this? I better be able to use this. Oh, come on. Okay, so I thought that was the same gun, like overlooking from a big cylindrical tower. Live puppet? Oh, goodness. What's this live puppet weapon? The blade of a bulky axe made from discarded puppet hands. Each arm is fixed in place with wire, and the end result is decidedly grotesque. I'll show those hunks of scrap metal what true fear looks like. The nightmarish axe that the stalkers created caused even puppets to scream. And then on the bottom one, an axe handle that a stalker made using the frame of an industrial puppet. It is said to have been decorated with the arm of the first puppet hunted. The fierce grudge can sometimes give birth to horrifying actions. A fierce grudge. The twitching arm's axe was a sight to behold. Oh God. Look at this thing. Jesus. That's a big weapon. I really wish that I could use this. Even if I already killed all the enemies, I really wish I could shoot this thing. It should be illegal to put a weapon like that in a game and not let me control it after I take it over. Well, the good news is that now I can rest up at the Stargazer. Really no use to not doing that. Man, I've been going for 2 hours already. That's wild. Okay, so probably I should make my way up there first. Well, actually no, because I can use this to my advantage while fighting the big guys. This guy was really easy the first time I fought him in the factory. I'm sure it'll be easier now that I can let him get shot at. Yeah, see, that did like 500 damage or something. I guess I could attack it as well. Oh, do you see it standing on the barrel there? I don't know about that hitbox. I guess it's a kind of a heavy bolt. Oh, God. it's still stomping. That was dumb. That was very much my fault. Oh, he's spinning. I like these enemies. I got a quartz for that? Holy cow. I wonder if I got a quartz for the other one too. Are they tracking me now? I was moving. No, I don't want the butterfly yet. No, they're not tracking me. I'm just bad. Maybe we are spawning this thing. Uh-oh. Butterfly? Where's the butterfly? Thank you. Stabilized alchemical booster. That's different from the alchemical booster I got before, although neither one seems very useful to me. I wonder. I was wondering if I could have it shoot these barricades and destroy it, but looks like no, I have to come at it from the other side somewhere. Another butterfly, okay. Can I destroy this myself? No. Okay, well, I really want to get the butterfly. That's why I'm a little hesitant here. Where's the butterfly? This way? No, well, I'll go to the house anyway. What monstrous thing is going to be inside the house? Nothing? Experiment report of order test subject 890. Status report: the most successful case from the prototype elixir injection experiments. Is that Victor? 3 patients suffering from the petrification disease who got the elixir injection at the same time died. Right up until their deaths, they experienced painful necrosis and skin ruptures, seizures and convulsions, and crystalline metastasis throughout the body. Ultimately, they became mutations known as carcasses. Okay, so that answers a question I actually wasn't sure about. Number 890 was able to suppress neutralization side effects and has been stable for 56 hours so far. Just the dissociative amnesia, seizures, aggressive urges, and hallucinations found in typical petrification disease victims. Personal opinion: I confirmed that the Order's proposal to take a stalker with verified physical abilities as a sample is very effective. The sample extracted from subject number 890 is estimated to help the elixir development in the next step. Sister Adriana, who will receive the next baptism, is expected to be able to fulfill the Order's wishes. Wake up, evolve, ascend. We the Reborners will prepare for the birth of God. Does this mean that the hunter is this person? You know, take a stalker and stick him with some experimental drugs. And also Adriana, I think that was the name of Adriana Cord something or other. The singer, the one who died, and then I had to fight the White Lady. Hi. I am not number 890. Name, Precious, forgotten. Interesting.
Ah, this must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode. You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Krat cannot have any more live patients.
Are you gonna fight me again?
Trust me, it's better this way. 'Tis far nobler to die as a human.
Okay, let's go. Let me move, let me move, let me move, let me
And
move.
if you're not alive, then you must be dead. That's just logic.
True. Joke's on you, I have a +8 weapon. Do you have a +8 weapon? Oh my god.
What was her name?
What?
Don't recall.
He just blocked me mid-attack. That's not fair. Why can't I do that? So I guess I must have fought a different doctor before. Nice. That was a scam. So's that. I'm just going for big greedy attacks here, so no regrets. Oh, nice. Shattered his weapon. Almost got him. There we go.
My Adelina.
Yeah, second doctor I fought. Let me read about the mask. Owl Doctor Mask. The mask worn by the Owl Doctor. It is the mask of one who had a name up until his final moments, but it was forgotten in the end. The alchemist's merciless experiments pushed him to his limit. In his pain, he denied reality and escaped into delusion. Sounds very similar to the other doctor I killed. But they said I am not 890, unless that was 890, and they were delusional in saying that they were in fact not 890. Both of these are distinct possibilities. Cool. Did not expect it to knock over a tree. That's like the most dynamic physics thing this game has done yet. Hello, Puppet of the Future. Oh my god. What a fool I've been. Get him. Wow, that was like a double hit. Oh, it's got tracking. Who knew that the robots had tracking technology? Not me. Oh god. No honor, no honor. Just let the shotgun do it. Maybe just quick hits. Speed it along. Oops, missed him twice. Another quartz, excellent. I wonder if that's enough to get an amulet slot. Probably not. I don't even know if I have an amulet slot available in the current set of rings I can get. Is this openable? I mean, probably, but not from this side. Oh, right, the other butterfly. How in the world am I going to get all the way up there? That's so much higher than I'm at right now. Good. Wait, move. If I'm gonna clear the battlefield here, I might as well really clear it. There's another butterfly? Where's that last butterfly? This way? No? This way? Hello, butterfly. Where are you? Oh, it's a big one. Thank you. Excellent. I still haven't had to use any of those. I guess they must just be special upgrade materials. Alright, that's plenty. I don't need to break the remaining boxes. There's another one. So I came out of... I think that's a... I can't tell if those reeds act as a wall or not. Oh. Pixel, not right now. Very cute, also very large. Worth it just to take one out. I'm pretty proud of how I cleared this battlefield. Like, not like that was very hard, but I got all the butterflies. That's awesome. I don't have to come back. I think I've gotten every butterfly in the game so far. Maybe I do have to go through the Death Swamp. I do. Okay. Through deductive reasoning, I figured it out. Or maybe I haven't. Maybe this is just for a chest. A chest. Fancy Vanini collection. That'll be a one of these bad boys. Yep. Okay, so now I just need to get up into the tower. I see the ladders going up there. How do I get up there? I can't open this. I don't see a lever or any such opener. I see, it's coming all the way from over there. Does that mean that I have to go this way? Yes, it does. It's kind of cool. This is like very clearly a quarry. You can see the, I don't know what those are called, but very indicative of a quarry. They have taken over the post. Beware of the rocks when entering the ravine. God, this place. It's massive. And I want to get up there to get up top. Oh, nice. That worked. Not intended, but because it worked, I'll say that it was intended. Is this another... Yep, backside of a shortcut. This looks like a ladder that will come down, yep. How do I get up there? That's where I want to get. If I can get up there, I can get to the tower. But I pretty clearly can't do that. Oh, I see. I'm going to get up there from... Okay. So it's going to take me a hot minute here before I get up there. Now, the sign said, watch out for rocks. Which makes me think of watch for rolling rocks, like that star in Hazy Maze Cave in SM64. Careful! That was a buffered input. That wasn't my fault. That was not my fault. That was a buffered input. That's the other classic Souls problem of the lock-on system spinning your camera 180 degrees in a frame, and then it forces you to like roll in totally the wrong direction. I'm happy to admit when I fuck up, which is frequently. That death was not my fault. It's also, the whole thing's just a little odd. Like sometimes the game is seemingly very reluctant to actually respond to your like focus, as in the focus system that lets you lock onto enemies. Oh, apparently I didn't get all the butterflies. The game is sometimes very reluctant to lose the lock on. Like, as that enemy was falling off a cliff, I was trying to not lock onto it, and it was staying locked on. I won't keep bitching about it, though. But it is frustrating that every single Souls game has had that problem, and now this game seemingly does too, although not to the same extent. Or maybe I'm just being a curmudgeon. I mean, I'm not wrong, but also you can be right and still be a curmudgeon. At least I have a lot of money. It's enough for like 2 level ups. Whoops, sorry, hit the microphone. What an unprofessional thing to do. I don't know. That first one is jumpable. I don't think the second one is jumpable, and I don't know that I trust that to be an actual jumpable surface. And by don't know, I mean I definitely don't trust it to be a jumpable surface. I also don't love how many of these platforms have big gaping cracks in them. Like, I don't think the floor is just going to collapse out from under me, because that would be what is known in bird culture as a dick move. But I also don't know for sure that it won't do that. So I was wrong. I was wrong, and I have been punished with death. At least I have all the butterflies, I hope. I'm still not certain what the trigger for that falling was. It might have just been that two of us were standing on the same place. Like if you get too close to an enemy, they apparently cause the floor to collapse. You know, before I die, I'm going to pop one of these. I probably don't need it. But I really want that money back. That's a lot of it. That's a real dick move. I don't like that the developers did that. That isn't fair. And I mean that in the most literal sense of the word. All of these platforms are kind of decrepit looking, but for some reason, just the middle of that bridge just breaks. And it doesn't just break and like cause you a small inconvenience. It breaks and you fall to your death. After I would imagine many people would do what I did, which is clear the battlefield and then come here. I don't think they should have done that. It's a cheap gotcha. Dark Souls 1 has some of those as well. Most notably the Drake Bridge. Which is often defended. People say, oh, there's scorch marks on the bridge, and therefore you're supposed to know that a dragon is going to fly overhead and kill you. Like, you know, someone could say, well, the bridge is clearly, you know, kind of decrepit. It's obviously going to break. But it could also just as easily not break. Like, you don't know it's going to break until it breaks. Which is why it's a gotcha. I want you to get hit by all of these. All right, you can come up. That's fine. You come here. Oh, I didn't know that you threw stuff at me. Oh, this slows me down, I think. Yeah, see how slow I am? Okay, so we've got a cave over there. We've got a pathway up there, which I hope will eventually get me a shortcut. I do have a lot of money. Let's go fight you. Ah, you didn't blow him up? I really thought you would. Okay, I've got him. Even though I'm very, very encumbered by all the stuff they're spitting at me, I did, in fact, survive. Hey, Pixel. Excuse me, buddy. I kind of wish those were actual physics objects. Like in Dark Souls 2, there are some comparable objects that are physics objects. What's in the cave? That looks like a maybe significant path forward. Maybe not. Especially because... let me go into the cave. That's fine. If I die in the cave, then I die in real life. Oh. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of... Yeah, okay, so there's some kind of like spiraling... Yeah, see that? A lot of boulders in this section. Alright. Excuse me, Pixel. Got a little bit of cat aggro here. I know, you're very cute. You're just also kind of in the way. Which normally I'm fine with, but when I'm streaming, I do prefer to be able to see. So after the next one, I'll grab that item. Stay there, stay there. I'm doing this strictly for the butterfly. Make sure I take it out fast. I thought that was gonna hit me. Okay, so there's no going up there. None of them come here. This isn't bad, I just need to memorize exactly where they go. I'm going to assume that there's nothing down that path. And I just have to... Oh, I see. No, I don't see. What do I not see? No, what the... I did not... You can't do that to me, Dark Souls. Don't swap my, Don't swap my target unless I tell you to. Plenty of heals, though. I mean, I got here pretty cleanly after, resting at the Stargazer. So I can drop to the other side of that. What's the next play? This comes pretty fast, but I can get over to that one. What else? One of the boulders comes down this path. That's what led into the other one, right? Yep. So there is an item there to be had, and it looks like that's actually the path, is just to... It looks like I can survive standing on the edge there, though. Do I want to risk that? I think maybe. Oh my god. Really? I'm dead. I cannot believe I survived that. These are some devious butterfly placements. Okay, I'm going to stand right here, and I'm not going to move, and I'm going to be safe. Good. I've been burned so many times by hitboxes in games, I want to give those things a very wide berth. I will out-aggression you. Oh, another bear. I haven't fought a bear in a little while. But I found a shortcut. And this will bring me up top to the cannon. And then there's still that shortcut into that house, which maybe is just a small thing. So what else was there? I can take that ladder up there and do a little bit. That probably ends up leading me into the house, actually. And given that I can now get back up here, I'm going to go explore that right now. Yeah, I don't trust jumping over there. I hear some enemies, but I don't see the enemies. Which probably means that they're up here. Yes, hello, enemies. Fucking... Fuck you. That's bullshit. I know that there was a platform underneath it. That's bullshit. It's not fair because I had no way of knowing that it would break. If there was a consistent visual language on what will or will not break, then that's fine. But I have stood on many platforms that look exactly like that one and they have not broken. I understand that it was still my fault for panicking and dying, but I mean, also that's a pretty reasonable reaction, right? Knowing that I'm standing above a death pit that breaks. That is cheap and it has no place in a game like this. Souls games are fundamentally based on the premise of difficult but fair, as much of the time as possible. And having those kind of pits in the game is not fair, because there's nothing that the player can do to reasonably predict and prevent it unless they already know it's coming. That's not fair. I know I said I wasn't going to bitch about it, but that really grinds my gears. It's very frustrating to me to see Souls developers seemingly not understand that. Another way to think about that is that, you know, I played through that whole area and for the most part did pretty well. I only took a little bit of damage. I was able to watch the boulders and dodge them and everything. But then, you know, I died to this thing that just breaks on me. How do I... I mean, I could do the awkward sideways jump. Is that what it wants from me here? I don't think that a roll will get me there. What the fuck? How are you supposed to get off that? Unless that was meant to be like a joke, like you drop onto the thing and you get an emergency protection and you're supposed to use it immediately and then die? Maybe it's like a joke that didn't land? I was really enjoying this section. I'm gonna quiet down for a few minutes. I'm getting, I think, justifiably salty, but also salt isn't very fun to watch. Wow, and there's a stargazer here even. Apparently I should have come here sooner. I guess if I had looked, I probably could have seen that through the door. Back to home base.
At the House of Vanini. Master Vanini's collection box. You are indeed full of surprises, sir. Patrons of prestige can always count on seeing a bit more than the average customer. I am talking about you, sir. Shall we pay a visit to the House of Vanini's private reserve? At the House of Vanini.
What you got for me? New grindstones. Temporarily enhances guard performance. Temporarily increases weapon stagger attack and critical rate. What's a critical rate? I didn't think this game had like RNG attacks. Tyrant's Murder's Pistol Rock Drill Blade. A rock drill blade made by Vanini Company. The tip is coated with an alloy that makes destroying even rock easy. Ergo mining had been the central interest in Cross technicians for decades. No matter how much they mined with their various tools, the ore never ran dry. The workers who suffered pain from the rock's drill's strong recoil complained. In the end, this led to the Ergo mine worksite being occupied by miner puppets. More armor of various kinds and various weights. Carcass Butcher increases damage inflicted on carcasses. I hate blue blood. Hatred became my strength and purpose and kept me moving. Advance +4, I don't need this. Change is the start of progress. Puppets are no exception, as they must possess a variety of means at their disposal to respond to variables. Increases max amount of HP, stamina, and legion? I mean, how do I not get that? The girl from the Monad family felt the puppet's pain, and it made her sad. She made a special amulet to help the dying puppet recover. Obviously, I'm getting that. I don't want this. I'll get this, but I don't know that I'll use it. As for these, I mean, I might as well get the... Because what do I have now? I just have this thing. 4, 3, 5. I can do better than that. Yeah, this is significantly better. Is that just the best one? This has like really, really strong pierce protection. This has the most kind of across the board largest values. I guess they have a lot of options for just very specific kinds of blocking. This one has very, very heavy slash reduction. I mean, I might as well get this. It has increased protection against everything. And I think I can afford that extra weight without over-encumbering myself. Is there anything else I might want to get here? This is just strictly better than this. This is... yeah, I'm going to get this. And I'll just kind of leave those there. There we go. I might as well sell these others. I'm never going to use these. Can I sell that stuff? Honestly, I might as well sell like everything. Like, I'm never going to use 90% of this. I'm not going to use any of these ever. Sell all of them. What's the stabilized alchemical booster? Presumably just a better version of the tree. You can sell these for 100 a pop. Not bad. Not worth it for that amount of money. I have quartz to put in. I could sell a lot of these weapons that I'm never ever going to use. Maybe I will just sell every single weapon. Like, at this point, I'm going to stick with the baton for the rest of the playthrough. I'm doing it. It doesn't even get me that much, but sell them all. What about my defense parts? I'm never going to wear the earlier defense parts. Sell those. I'm never going to wear these earlier versions of these resistors. Because what I have now, this is the superior insulator, so I'm not going to... This one has, I guess, better corrosion resistance. Realistically, I'm not going to wear these. I will keep the superior corrosion resistance one. I'm not going to wear these earlier versions of these. Yeah, this is just a worse version of it. This is the superior version. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And this. And just get rid of all of it. What else am I not going to use? I don't use technique. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just fully committing. Weight limit might be nice to have. That's nice to have. That's nice to have. Resistance to all of those is good. All of these are good. I don't think I'd want that, but I'm not going to get rid of it. I'll wear that. I guess this is just strictly useless because of this, but I'll hold on to it anyway. And then as for my usables, I have a lot of these leftover consumables. You know, including a lot of these where I could just sell all of them. Yeah. I guess I should hold on to some money in case I want to like buy something out on the fly. I'll hold on to these. I mean, selling doesn't really get you all that much anyway. You have anything new to say?
I always will.
No.
Whatever choice you... Whatever choice...
Level 75. Let's go get some gold coin fruit for later. Especially because the tree's full already. Can I, like, use... I have these consumables. Can I just use one? How do I use it? Oh, here we go. Oh, now I can reset the stuff here. That's interesting. Oh, it's way faster. That's kind of cool. Not really necessary. I'm not really using the gold coin fruit for much, but I mean, what the heck? Give it some nice injection of nutrients. I'm sure the tree enjoys it. I wonder where the cat went. Okay, well, let's, yeah, I don't really want more belt slots. This is perfect. I have 2 of these. What do I want? Can't get another one of these. I don't really use quick stones, or wish stones. Not all that useful. I'll take this even though I'm not really buying all that much either. What about my attack? This seems really bad because your durability will very infrequently be at max. Enhances the stagger attack of charge attacks. I use a lot of charge attacks. Let's do that. And now I get extra recovery. Let's see what's in phase 4. Excellent. So 3 more quartz, I get another amulet slot. Perfect guard causes stiffness. Breaks the enemy stance when a perfect guard is successful. That seems incredible because I perfect guard all the time. Increases special grindstone uses. All of these are really, really good. But I would go for the amulet slot first. And speaking of amulet slot, I do want this. I do want this. Let's get rid of this and put on my super powered one. And I'm not overburdened, right? Nope.
You don't remember. Ask me about it.
Finally, I can go take out the cannon. Oh, right, I need to go and kill the bear. And then I'll go take out the cannon. Oh, also, I can totally upgrade my weapon to +9. I'll kill the bear and then I'll do it. Or I'll just do it the next time I get back. That'll be fine too. Wow, so this bear not actually all that strong. This is a different kind of bear. Maybe it isn't, because I fought one of these before, but I don't recall it having the Victor-style little wiggly tubes coming out of it. I feel like I would have remembered that, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Arch Disruption. So this is heavier, worse physical damage reduction by just a little bit, significantly better disruption protection. Disruption is really not that big a threat, I don't think. Let me go upgrade my weapon and then I'll continue on. Might as well. Still very curious. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I saw a tweet about this game being updated to make it easier, but I didn't read the article because I didn't want the spoilers. And I don't know whether that patch already went through for me. I mean, presumably it would have, because I think Steam just auto-updates.
I know my way around.
Now I need a full moonstone. Yep, full moonstone. Almost +10. Because I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm coming into this game with a lot of Souls experience. Not just mechanically, but also, like, you know, I didn't know to what extent this game would adhere to the Souls formula. The answer is extremely, which is not a bad thing, really. But it means that I have mechanical experience and experience structurally in how to move through this game. Like, I understand that I'm going to get level 1 upgrade materials, and then level 2, and then level 3, and then a +10. I understand that it's probably better to stick with one upgraded weapon as opposed to kind of scattering a bunch of them around. This is going to break open. How did that not hit? Oh, it's one of these. And this game has been pretty hard. So I really can't wait. I haven't watched anyone else's playthroughs yet at all. Even the beginning, because I was worried about, you know, maybe there's some secret or some technique that I've missed all this time, you know? A spear blade fashioned in a hurry from a broken fence. The uniquely splayed spear blade is surprisingly effective. The long spear that the people made in haste was crude but effective. The artist Bastian remarked that it was a work of art that represented the city of Krat. A spear handle made out of a signpost's support. The marks signifying the location have faded to the point that they are unrecognizable. Short on weapons, the citizens quickly started to make weapons out of city property. It was like a mini diorama of Krat. Wow. What a cool weapon that I'm probably going to sell right away. Surely none of these will wake up and kill me, right? Whoa! Oh god, it... What the fuck? Stop jumping. Bullshit. I hate the salt. The salt is returning. The salt is returning. It is justified salt, but still. It is salt. Salt bad. That is not the first horrifying baby-based enemy in this game so far. That is the second horrifying baby-based enemy in this game. So what's that new amulet I got? Increases max stamina. Max stamina, Jesus, stamina. A workshop craftsman with an interest in running entered a puppet into a marathon. Obviously, the puppet did not win any medals. What am I even doing here again, by the way? I'm in the barren swamp, and I'm seeking out someone for some reason. I can head down there and then up there. Is there anything right here? There's an up. Let's go up, and then let's go down. I really wish it would let me operate this. Can I just ride this? Like, it's bleeding. Oh. That got me some money for that. I wonder if that's like, there are some weapons in maybe Dark Souls, definitely like Halo has the grunts that will dynamically operate guns if they're available. Oh, so this is... That seems like a path forward. What is down here then? And then I'll come back around. Oh, a little shortcut. Well, fell for the oldest trick in the book. Just hide the explosive barrel behind some regular crates. I swear this is the last thing I'll say about it this stream. This bridge didn't break. It looks very much like the other bridge that did break. Is this a new area? Is this the original area? Whoa!
Whoa! An earthquake! That came from the direction of Krat Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
I thought that was like a giant bird or something for a second. I saw some shadow, but I think it was just, you know, a shadow. Not bird related whatsoever. This has got to be an Onion Head reference, right?
There must be some way to open this.
He was even doing the
Door, no?
Oh, it's kind of wearing like a cheap knockoff Alidoro mask.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to meet someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan. I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. You never heard of Alidoro?
That's not what I wanted to say.
He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krat, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it. The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy. I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe a word of it.
I bet he caused the
Would you get a load of
collapse.
this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it.
Oh, I forgot to listen to my my record. Wanted, Alidoro, a con man who calls himself a treasure hunter, wears a hound mask, charged with fraud, impersonation, theft, assault, and other serious crimes. He's very good at tricking people, so watch out. Yeah, he's definitely guilty.
Life is short. All I can do is keep...
Whoops.
Life is... All I can do is... My treasure? Well, this is what I've got so far. It's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I didn't want to throw it away. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of 2 thieves who died fighting over it. You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it. If you want it, it's yours.
I do want it. Thank you. So that's 2 things to do back at home base. Okay, bye. Sentry's notebook. It's stained with green sap. Something else mentioned green. One of the little posters. Why in the world is that thing even here in Krat? I thought they were joking when the city dispatched me to catch the monster. I figured it was probably a broken puppet or a bear with a petrification disease. That green thing is huge. What on earth did it eat in the swamp to grow so big? I don't think it's the waste problem. I've observed it. It obsessively protects its nest and likes to bring its toys there. The puppet bodies aren't used just as toys. This thing sucks ergo from scrapped puppets before playing with what's left. It feeds on ergo, and that's why it grows so big. This whole area is a feast for it. I need to report this. Blasted bastards, screw you all. I think that green guy was made by the alchemists for sure, or he's their mistake. How else can they ignore our backup requests like this? They're always like this. If something is unfavorable, they just ignore it. Why did they send us? Are we prey, not hunters? That guy is watching us more and more. He definitely knows we're here. He's looking at us like we're toys. Okay, so back to home base. I have to listen to a record. And I have to give the cryptic clue to the Nini. Oh, I didn't realize there were this many. How are there this many? I've been extremely thorough, and this is my 4th one. Maybe the game really is this long. Wow.
I always... There you are. Now, just leave this to me. Done and done. You will find Venigni always seeks to rise to the challenge at hand.
I didn't know that you could... Oh, never mind, actually. I thought I could fast forward it. Aww. Being friendly now.
Close your eyes. Come to me. Feel alright.
I'm gonna go backwards from this one. Find where that cryptic clue is pointing me. I must have missed the cryptic clue from before, by the way. Probably something I could explore around and find. So I'm looking for a shack and a clothesline. back in this direction. In the tombs part of the slums. Oh, wait, never mind, I can't do this. I forgot that I fell down a big hole to get here. Back to the path of the pilgrim. I don't think I'm going to go for too much longer. Maybe I'll get this and maybe then I'll call it. We'll see. I'm having a similar feeling that I had playing through Tears of the Kingdom. I like this game a lot more than Tears of the Kingdom, to be clear, but in Tears of the Kingdom, I was largely enjoying myself, at least for most of the playthrough, but it reached a point where it's like, Jesus Christ, this game is just so massive and there's so much to do that I kind of just want it to be done so that I can move on to other games. You know, so it's a very self-imposed problem, right? Nothing forcing me to keep playing this or Tears of the Kingdom. But good as this game is, I'm starting to get a little bit of that vibe, like, I think I might be annoyed if I'm like halfway through the game. And I don't know if that opinion is, I would never say valid or fair. Of course, it's valid. It's just, I don't know, maybe what bothers me is I don't know how actionable that opinion is. It's kind of like what, you know, theoretically, do I wish developers would make, like, shorter games? You know, because, like, whoops. Very little of the content in this game has been, really none of it's been bad. Some of it has been a little bit frustrating. I guess I'm just thinking out loud. I don't want to feel like I'm, you know, playing a game out of a feeling of obligation. That's no fun. So if I was a house with a clothesline attached, where would I be? Probably in this area somewhere. Oh, I didn't realize that was a big one. You know, something I strangely haven't thought about until just now. I wonder if the major bosses in this game have their health scale based on your damage. I'm guessing they probably don't. But it's been interesting to me. I was just thinking about when I fought that enemy. That enemy was like a mini-boss that respawns. And it was significantly less tanky this time than the first time I fought it, which is like, I mean, well, yeah, obviously I'm a lot more powerful now. But every single boss, even though I've been upgrading my weapon to the highest level that I can, every single boss has been very, very tanky. And I'm not complaining about that. I like that they're tanky. But I wonder if that's their natural balancing, because if so, then other players might really struggle if they haven't been upgrading their weapons appropriately. Which is also arguably, you know, correct. Like, yeah, that's the expected outcome. But I guess I'm not sure. It would not, I don't think I would be shocked to hear that the game was applying some kind of scaling. Let me look at that picture again. An old shack in the Tomb slums in Malum District. Look for the bleak tree and laundry line and enter the shack next to them. I think I need to go a little further forward. Is this further forward? Yeah, I think it's over here. Maybe this game really just is that finely balanced. Yeah, see, this is the tombs area. Gotta be here. Or somewhere in this ballpark. Oops. I've already been over there, I've already been over there. I'm looking for houses. It's gotta be in here. Gotta be 100% certainty. I'm looking for... What did it say? Look, it's an old shack in the tomb slums. Look for the bleak tree and the laundry line and enter the shack next to them. Okay. No, see, okay, this is where I dropped down to the next Stargazer, so it's not there. Maybe it was like way earlier and I missed it. Because yeah, certainly nothing here matching that description. Yeah, I must have just missed it earlier. It could be... No. That little ladder just is the way you get back up from that drop down. There's not... You can't actually, like, run along the river. I didn't see anything that resembled what was mentioned. A bleak tree and the clothesline. Oh, here it is. Bleak tree clothesline. Wait, what the... Did I just never come up here?
How did you find this place? They sent you, didn't they? Those guys blabber about loyalty, but when the chips are down, they'll stab each other in the back. I don't know what's inside, and I don't really care. Take it with you and hurry.
So would this guy have given this to me if I didn't have the letter? Was he always here? A key obtained from a resident of the Tomb Slums in Malin District. It opens a shack in the Tomb Slums. The robbers, sick of the barren swamp, made a plan to go home. Betting on the slum's loyalty, they hid their stolen goods in a shack. This shack? Okay, so we're about to find out whether I can kill characters in Lies of P. He's gone. Life amulet +1. Even more HP. Nice. I'd so rather have my increase everything. Where is the guy? Where do I kill him? Huh, just disappeared, huh? Wow, do you see that one just spawn in? That's it's an unreal thing. It's always an interesting trade-off to me. Like, I don't know enough about Unreal Engine to know if that's stock Unreal behavior or something configured specifically by the devs, but to me, that kind of pop-in is like a huge issue, and I don't think I would trade off like visual fidelity and performance for it, but maybe the devs at Unreal or at Liza P felt differently. Seems like that robber is nowhere to be found. Clearly, I should have just killed him. Oh, I'm actually shocked it let me go up here. I expected an invisible wall. Okay, well. So much for that. So that also tells me that my second cipher is probably something I can find, but I don't really know where that would be. Because the second cipher is this one. Check the ground at the end of the cliff of Krot Central Station Street. I don't know where Krot Central Station Street is. And I don't recall seeing a vista that looks like that. So for now, I'm not going to go backwards to find that. Also, I still don't know what this is for. I think I can even buy a...
Whatever choice.
Oh, I thought she was going to say something. No, I didn't mean to...
Lady Antona's illness has
Oh,
worsened.
my god damn it.
Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon.
This is a very salty
Lady
evening.
Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope.
I have plenty of gold
I've heard
coin
of
fruit.
an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her. No matter what fate brings, sir, welcome to...
Maybe I used one of the apples because I thought I had two and I only have one in my inventory. You have anything new to say?
I get the puppets. What is happening?
No. How far did I get in this area? I think I'm going to be done real soon. I want to continue because I think I'm very close to the area boss, whatever that green monstrosity is that has been alluded to. I want to see what that boss is, and then maybe kind of do what I did last night, which is find the major area boss and then come back the following day to beat it. Did I just come from that way? I think I did. I think I need to go this way. Eventually, presumably, find some way to get into there. It'd also be nice if I could go back and talk to the Hound and say, hey, how about these allegations against you, huh? What do you have to say? But I don't think the Hound is at the hotel, and probably isn't back at the old location either. What do we have here? Like an ant? It's got large mandibles. I know what they say about a man with large mandibles. They knocked over the cameraman. Man, yet another cutie and a whole line of cutie bosses. How can you be mad at something with those eyeballs? What was that hitbox? None of those hit me. That wasn't even close to hitting me. That's a lot of range. These hitboxes. Like I said, part of the reason I kind of want to be done if I doubt I'll be done on this attempt anyway. Because I'm definitely feeling the salt. Like, some of these hitboxes have been pretty questionable. Oh god. Oh, does the decay mess up my weapon? It does. What are those hitboxes? It's like it's just like they're a bunch of spheres or something. Okay, that's fine. That's a good stopping point. Now I know what the boss is. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.